Welcome back to Deathlord, where I'm going old school, keeping notes with paper and pencil, mapping dungeons when I need to with graph paper and pencil, and trying to use no walkthroughs at all if I can help it. I'm also editing out some footage to help kind of streamline the content. Let's play some Deathlord. Alright, and I'm back, starting at some very familiar territory. This door right here leads to certain death. Or it did. Last time I was here, my party got killed because I was level 1 and my spellcasters were almost out of power. So now I'm level 2. My spellcasters are at maximum and it's going to be a different fight altogether now, I think. So let's find out together, shall we? Here we go. Let's see. Pick lock. It's saved. Come on. Oh, the Kobito are gone. Darn tootin'. They're a permanent fight, and that if you, like, the game saved its progress during the fight, and so if I come back to it, they're gone forever. So, well, that's kind of a letdown. So there's other bad guys to fight in this town, and I can't attack them at first. I have to let them attack me, but might as well open up some portcullises. That is what that is. View to the north. Portcullis is down. And I want someone who has the biggest size, not the Ryoshi. Maybe the Shisai number 2, Shisai. And the Genkai. So let's new party number 3. And quit and save. And let's break down some freaking portcullises. I'm just trying to talk. Darn it, let's smash. Oops, north. Alright, smashing some portcullises. And you can die. Look at my hit points. Oh, God. 4 hit points. Thanks. New leader 2. Let's pull gold to 2. How much do I have now? 2208. All right. Let's get all this up here. This is the gold that Kobito hide. That's a message that you'll see a lot. Ooh, Hera 8. I think that's not as good as what I'm wearing now, but I'll double check. And any of these chests could be trapped. And my thief, my Yakuza, is the one checking them. So hopefully I'll be disarming traps as well too. I push up against each wall. Then search 4 or 5 times. Alright, I believe this place is devoid of other treasure. But nice little first starting village treasure here. And one thing that I find myself doing when I first start the game is I make a beeline for the things that I know that I'm going to want, like getting to level 2, getting all the players equipped, kind of exploring around a bit. But now that I'm going to be doing a lot of that in this first few videos of the first continent. I'm going to kind of rest and get my healing going, or maybe I can just pass time. Let's see if I can do that. Time passes more slowly in settlements. And my food is beginning to get low now. I have 41 roughly per person. That one's got 38, so somebody 34. So people have been dying and not eating food. Because you don't eat any food when your character is dead. That's a plus side of having less characters. You eat less food. I'm just passing time right now just to get my Shisei number 2 up to full health. And then I'm going to check what's behind this door. And quit and save. It should be more Kobito, I think. Whoops, what am I doing? Oop, just doing some searching. Going to do that a lot in Deathlord. Let's save the game. Oh, you know what? I want to, one thing I want to do is use an emulator save state at the beginning of my playthrough of each episode. So in case I mess something up really bad, I can go back and hopefully have it be not saved over. So I'm going to do that right now. There we go. I saved it with the emulator save state. I don't want to use them to depend upon, but I want to have one saved copy of my progress before I start in case something gets all jacked up. Let's find out what's up north. What's behind door number 2? Oh, and I can't attack. This is going to be tough. I have to wait. Oh. Maybe I'll just reload the emulator save state. They're all going to die. Okay, I'm going to do that. Well, because I'm a cheater, I'm not going to go up here right away. Those are for Shisai, like what I have. I'll go new character. That's what I just got attacked with. There are 7 of them. And they can cast Paralyze. And so I would have had everyone die right there. Let's pick this. I'll save the game. Oh, that one's empty already. I went there a while back. These doors, I know, have at least a couple encounters in them. I want to get the first village kind of all done. Then I'll go check out probably the Emperor's Castle, do some picking around up there. Not going to search for any secret doors yet. Here's a fight waiting to happen. I know it. Lockpick breaks. I love when this happens. I love a good mechanic in the game where I can have stuff break and like have to go replace it. It's a nice realistic aspect to it. There we go. Quit and save the game. Back in business again. Oh, nice. All right, Kay, what do you know? Yokohama is no more. That is on the map. I'll show it in the footage. That's one of the ruins. Leave me alone. Okay, sure. Will do, buddy. I'm going to save it. In one of these doors is some kind of fight, and I might die. Yeah, not going to worry about that. Oh, some of the random folks can go all sorts of weird places. I think that the rest of the fights in the village are kind of tougher. They're kind of above my pay grade, which I like to say. So I'm just going to go to the Emperor's Castle and do some poking around there. Oops, it's dark out. It's 10 at night. Now let's go in the Emperor's Castle. More harmless guards. Ooh, what's that? I love these secret doors. They're like the illusionary walls. Love them. Now, I'm not going to open any doors yet. I'm just going to go talk to everybody around. Like a random Ryoshi. The guards have caught a spy. I'm going to write that down. All right, great. I wrote down this message here. Plus, I wrote down where I spoke to him at. And he's kind of in the middle area of the Emperor's Castle. Little Senshi, let's talk to you. Hello. Things are tough all over. Oh, I know it. You're preaching to the choir, baby. I've been killed. And that is real fire. You will get burned if you walk in it, so don't walk in it. Let's talk to him. Those guys are the berserkers of the game. The daimyo of Kawa hides a secret. Let's write that one down too. Watch out for the storms at sea. Noted. Come on. Yeah, this is like a food buying place. I don't need any food, but none, thank you. Not yet. Watch the fire. Don't get burned. Aha. Here are the caverns under the Emperor's Palace. I'm not going to go there yet, because I'm probably not strong enough to survive long down there. I am only level 2. I thought about getting a new scenario disc and going back and refighting those Kobito, but that's how the game works. I don't want to take that away. This is the healing area. Let's see what else is going on in here. Hello and map dungeons, thanks. Ooh, a Shisai. I've got one of you in my party. Hello? Demons are deadly. Thanks. You can tell that some of these things they say are just the everyday things that anybody would say. Is that all for people walking around in this place? Because I really haven't explored around it. I've just come in here to get healed. This thing fills back up sometimes. but not yet. Are there any secret illusionary walls in here? I don't think so. What's up yonder? Let's talk to the Emperor for the first time. Quit and save game. All right. I.T. Bring me any news on whoever is responsible for these outrages. I'll do my best. That's a pretty important message for him to give you. When I first played this game decades ago, I didn't understand that meant... You'll find out later. Emperor's private gardens. Not going in there just yet. Going in there, I will die. There are guards in there. I know from past experiences. What's in here? Guest chambers. I'm going to take a chance and see if any of these are just people. Let's save the game. You know what? No, I'm not going to do it just yet because I'm so low level. If I get into a fight, I might die and not end the fight. So I think that's all the stuff to do in this area, besides go down in the dungeon and explore the locked doors. So I think now I'm going to go find the far village off to the right-hand side. I've been there once before, just walking around. Now I can go east a bunch. Except when I find wolves. Wolves are tough, but they're worth it. You don't get any gold, but they're worth pretty good experience points. Cast 3, Nasu. On the Yakuza. Let's do it again. There we go. Quit and save. Save those experience points. Because I'm still weak. So that does suck that the Kobito are gone permanently. And I keep thinking about it. Ooh, that right there, this here is my landmark. I know these two mountains together are the place where the little village is. There it is. And I can enter from the north, and I think I will. All right. I'll show on the map. This is, I forget what it's called. I'll show it on the map. And this isn't like a town. This village is kind of like open and laid out that way. So it's a little harder to navigate because it's mostly woods and bushes. So it's not like roads and little walkways through the area. Pay up. Oh, shnikey. So let's offer you some gold. Let's do 50. Tombstones can hide clues. All right, got that written down. What's funny is I viewed him, and this is a Tashi, not a class. The Tashi is the race. It's like the half-elf race. Let's talk to him again. Already did that. Look to the north. That's a typical one, so. But I made a note of talking to him, and I made a note of where I spoke to him at. Like, on my lists of details, I write down the village name, where I'm right here, and I also wrote down the clue and who I got it from. The Tashi in the northern part of the village. Let's talk to a peasant, a Kozaku. Welcome. Things are tough all over. I know it. Ooh, that's nice. Here's what I mean how the village can be kind of confusing. There's not really a lot of set places that you can, like roads, to tell where you're going to. I'm not going to really go into any kind of locked doors for now. That's going to be death for me. Kozaka Brothers, Foundry and Armor Supply Shop. So now I can... What do they buy? What do they sell? Cloak, Hera 8, and Harem Dew. I'm going to look up what the Hera 8 is. One of the language barriers of the game, the equipment is in Japanese. A Hera 8 is chest plate. So that's probably... It's the Mohatsuka has it, or the Mahotsukai has the hair at 8. I'm going to have him try to sell this. Can I sell it? Yes. Boom, there we go. The back 3 characters, or in this case, the back 2, I don't really outfit them except when I find things they can use. And then I get back to a town, I'll sell things they can't use for a little bit of money here and there. Bow. He sells armors. Okay, like shields. I'm not going to buy any of those things because I'll just find them on the in my adventures. Foundry and Armor Supply Shop. Hard to tell they sell just armor because it says Foundry. But now I'm just going to walk around. I'm going to try to kind of walk in just the northern part of it. That is a Shizen right there. One of the nature spellcasters. And he's moving around a lot. Pay up. Oh, man. Demons are deadly. Yeah, they are. So is the money you charge for information. What does he have to say? You can buy just about anything in Tokugawa. I'm going to write that down. Doesn't feel that important, but I'm going to do it. All right. There we go. More note-taking. Oh, the Gazaku all look alike, but let's find out. Hello. And hello. Or no reaction. Welcome. Map dungeons. Oh, I will. Don't you worry. I've got my graph paper. Oops. What's over here? Another Kozaku. I probably have already spoken to him. Hello. There we go. And no other reaction. Sometimes it can be hard to find all the people in the place you got to talk to because they're all roaming around. Signpost. What does it say? Wanted. Brave adventurers. That's us. To partake in a quest for the Emperor. Apply at Palace. Nice. Just in case it's hard to find out what you got to do, you go talk to the Emperor. They all have no reaction to chatting. They just say welcome. No reaction. This right here, this area, is in my Deathlord, a look at the beautiful brutality of it. That video right there. If you want to get a peek at what goes on in this little area just to my right, go check out that video. What's this? Tokushima healer. I'm not going to buy anything off of you, but let's see what you have. Oh yeah, the healers sometimes have varying levels of healing they can do. This guy does not have raising or resurrection. And I think he's missing one other thing as well, too. I think. But nice to have it in case I need it. Which I don't, but I'm going to write this down. Not sure what it's about. Nice. Getting some notes written down. Some stuff's getting figured out. I'm gathering information. That message that I just wrote down doesn't seem like it's one that I see or hear a lot. Or I read a lot in this game. So I want to make sure that I wrote it down. I'm not going to check out these doors yet because it could be a fight back there. Let's talk to this guy. But now let's read some of these tombstones. Because one of the clues said, tombstones can hide clues. All right, let's read the rest of these tombstones here. Because that's what the clue told me to do. Now, when I played this game years ago, I maybe wouldn't have thought to have done this as much. But there were other games that I think Ultima 4 you could read things like that, but there were other games with similar mechanics. And you can see the edge of the village there. I think I've gone to every place that I can in here besides the locked doors. And I'm realizing the locked doors I don't want to mess with just yet. because they have a good fight in them, and there's also a chance that I'll lose access to that fight forever because the game will delete it. So, all right, the bakery. None. I'm not hungry yet, but I will be. I will be. Let's talk to you. So many Kozaku running around. Hard to tell if I've spoken to all of them or not. Oh, I forgot about that. I'm going to the eastern part of it. If I go one square higher, I'll leave the village. So I can't go that way. I have to go through this door. I'm not going to go do it yet because it's bound to be some trap of some sort. I think that's everyone. And I've gotten some good clues. I doubt it's all the clues, but I'm realizing that I want to lightly go through each settlement. And then once I raise up enough levels, go through the locked doors in the village and the Emperor's Castle. There's that same Shizen. I want to make sure it's the same guy. Yep, looks like it is. Oof. Oh, darn it. I wanted to attack them, but I did not. Sure, I'll take some gold. 28.89. Quit and save. I know the map well enough that... Oh, golly. I'm taking a risk by using the holy symbol and not casting a healing spell. But I believe in me. As I'm watching the combat reader in terror. Darn it, come on. I can't even spell. I know the layout of the land from that village going west, and I'll hit this little mountain range where the dungeon is. I'll show the dungeon. There it is. But now that I know I've gotten to the top of this range, I'll go west some more. And I gotta be careful because of that right there. Golly. That is Swamp. The first game I ever played where the terrain hurts your characters. Now I know that I'm close enough. This is the mountain range around the village. Where's the village? There you are. I think I'm going to rest for a bit. Taking damage from that swamp always is tough. Because it's not a lot of damage, but it's enough that you don't want to get that right there. You know what? I'm going to buy me another holy symbol. Because that first one, I believe, is out. Leader 4, pool of gold to him. There we go. New leader 2, pool of gold to 2. Now, I'm going to go off to Tokugawa. That's the seaside city in the northwest. And I'll show it in the map on DaVinci Resolve. View city. Now I'm finally going to go in and talk to people, see who's knowing what. Before, when I came in here, I was just coming in here to raise a level. But now I have to pay up, and I'll pay 50. What am I learning? Kiyoshi dwells in this city. I better write that down. Shaisai, let's talk to you. Hello. Hello. Very, very hello-esque person. Aha. What's this? The shipyards. These ships are one of the sayings that NPCs can say to you is ships get stolen. And that means I could attack I'm not going to do it, but I could attack east or west to that ship and start a fight and fight them. And if I won, I would then have control of the ship. Yay! But then the town guards would be hostile to me forever. So, well, there's that. And this is the arms and armor. Yep. I think I'm going to stop here and see what kind of footage I got. Exploring more of the city and talking to more townsfolk and learning more clues and maybe even checking out some of those ruins I hear so much about. Tune in next time for some more Golden Age of Games Deathlord action. If you want to brush up on your Deathlord, I have my tutorial up here as well, and my playlist in case you just can't get enough of the content. Well, thank you so much, and I'll see you soon for some more Deathlord action.